Well, I'm back again. Let's see. Okay, now it's streaming normal. I had to clean out the cookies. It kept dropping. YouTube was dropping the connection from YouTube Live. Now, I don't know why, but it was dropping out the connection. So, anyway, I'm back. Sorry about that. Well, I don't have 1,000 subscribers yet, so I can't do the regular YouTube uh, go live through YouTube. So I have to connect through another app. And the app I'm using today, because I don't it's raining today, there's no sun, and I haven't started the generator yet. I have to run the generator if I do a panel chat, and I just didn't want to get out there and do all that. It's raining, and so I'm taking the lazy way out and just doing a chat stream. But I'm going to go out and start the generator, so if anybody comes in, I will be right back. I'm still here. I'll be right back. I'm back. I don't. It's saying stream status bad again, and I don't know why. I was going to try to run this for a while, but if it kicks off again, I may just let it go and go on and do a StreamYard after I get my batteries charged up some, because I don't know. Uh, it just keeps saying I'm having a bad, probably because of the rain here, most likely. It's probably why it's showing bad stream status. And I'm running it on the low, uh, whatever it is, things you run it on. Okay. Yeah, it's still. Oh, you can hear me? Okay, KH. Thank you. It still says stream status is bad, but a while ago it lost the connection from YouTube over to the YouTube Live app. Now it comes in saying it's better. And I'm going to assume it's because of the rain today. Plus, I'm in a camper, which don't help the reception any. But I was going to try to keep a little live stream going off and on today while I'm not doing really anything else. It's raining. I raked some leaves this morning, but in between the rains, but it's kind of hard to do. It's going to be raining all day. I went down, drug my trash can back up here from down off the road. The trash people ran. I just can't wait to get out of here, though. I really can't. Uh, yeah, I didn't know Blake TV was so close. We need to get, I was trying to see it get SP, Suicidal Porn Star. I wanted him to come up here too and go hang out. I'd like to have several people come go hang out for the St. Patty's Day parade here. I just think that would be something really awesome to do. I'm gonna save some money back too for it because I like to go. I'll always like to buy me something. Those people walk around. They sell those uh things, those little snapstick lights and hats and different things for St. Patty's Day. I always like to pick me up a souvenir, and so I'm gonna try to save me back a little bit of money, maybe $20, so I can have some cash back for that. Yeah, I'll take my backpack. What I do, so I don't have to buy drinks up there. I'll throw my bottle of peach schnapps and a couple of cold drinks, some canned drinks or something, two or three in a backpack, and then I'll be good for the whole night. And I'll take me some snacks, some chips and stuff. Just throw it in my backpack and carry my backpack with me with my goodies in it, and then I don't have to spend money buying stuff off them high dollar concession stands there. See, you know, you got to learn how to conserve your money when you don't have much. So I figured out how to do everything and still get to go have fun because they don't charge anything to get in. But there's supposed to be three really good live bands there this year, three of them. And so I can't wait. Usually, I don't know if the Dallas Cowgirl cheerleaders are going to be there again or not. They've been here the past few years. They let me come out in their area and line dance with them. I line danced with the Dallas Cowgirl cheerleaders. Hot damn, it was a lot of fun. But I'm old, but I still like to go do things and have fun, get out of the house. You know, I ain't as young as I once was, but I still don't think I'm as old as I am now. I try not to appear that old. I gotta lose some weight though, man. I gained 10 or 15 pounds this winter. Ooh, I gained some weight. So that's why I've been out working. And I've been back on my grapes, eating my grapes diet. But grapes are so expensive. They're still 2.50 a pound here. They ain't even got them down to $1.99 a pound yet. And they won't until they come in season. So I like to eat fresh fruits. When I'm on my diet, fresh fruits is my main gig. And French fries. Believe it or not, I diet on French fries. I know a lot of people think French fries are fattening, but I lose more weight eating French fries. Just French fries now, not the burger that goes with it. That bread that packs on some weight. I went out and started my generator, and I'm trying to see. I'm not getting any power. There they go. So I had to flip my switch off and on. My problem, I think, main problem with these batteries is my equipment is big. It's too big for the amount of batteries I've got. So whether I'm using battery power or not, the solar controller, it's big, it's huge, and it's an EP Ever MPPT solar controller, and I think it's a either 40 or 60 watt, maybe more. I don't know. It's a big one, great big thing. But see, that thing uses power out of your batteries, whether you're using any power through the inverter or not. That's always draining power constantly. So during the night, what little bit of battery power I have left in the batteries, that box will suck it all out by morning. So by morning, I have no battery pack. If I could, what are those Battleborns batteries? I can't afford those, but I need two of them, and they're about $1,000 a piece for the ones I want. They're 101 amp hour, I believe, but I need two of those. But that's just not in my budget, and there is nowhere where you could lay one away and pay it out, even, you know. Because even if I could pay it out, it'd take me 10 months to pay one off. And I'm using these Walmart marine batteries, and I'm using 101 amp hour batteries, and I've got three of them. But even with the generator running to charge them up, I can't keep any power in them. I barely keep enough power to charge up. I've got two rechargeable lights, two phone juicers, and my phone. And those five little items, I barely can keep charged up on what little bit of power these batteries will store. And they're new. I bought them new. They're not old batteries. There's nothing wrong with them. I checked the water. They've got water in them. I don't know what's wrong with them. I'm fixing to change out as soon as we can get past some rain here where I can get out and work in the weather. I've got here, this is a bag of pure brass lugs. They call them lugs. You put on the ends of the battery wires because the wires that they sent me with the wire are these silver looking things and they're rusting up. And I'm thinking that rust is causing my connection to not allow my power into my batteries to be stored properly. So I've got a package here. Let me see. It's got 10 of these battery lugs in it. So I can be able, hopefully, to, I bought a long time ago, I've got one of those crimpers that you crimp this thing with, that you crimp these on with, but you got to set it down, smack it with a hammer, and it'll smash the wire into that real good. And then I use that heat shrink on it to shrink it up to keep the corrosion and stuff out. And see, I didn't have any heat shrink on some of those wires out there. Some of them I did and some of them I don't, but it don't matter. They're still rusting up. Whatever that silver looking ends are, they are no good. No good. So if you ever do solar, don't use anything but copper. And I believe these are, excuse me, these are brass, not copper. These are brass, by the way. And these are 2-gauge, 2-aught, because that's what size my wire is, 2-aught. And they're 1/4 inch. And it says unplated. So that means that these are not plated. These are solid, which is good. They weren't cheap either, but I've got to, as soon as I can get through some more of this bad weather, that's my next project. And I've got a small leak on my van. I've got to find out. I'm thinking it's a freeze plug, and I'm not sure if it's going to be if it's a freeze plug that you could get up too easily uh, to get it out. And I don't want to pour stop leak and crap in my radiator and mess up my radiator because my van's got that towing package on it. It's got the external cooler and all that for when you're towing something. That's the reason I got this van, because it already had the towing package on it. And plus it's roomy. And I've got to get on that too. I've got to get in there and get the remodel done on this van. I'll be videoing that as I go along with that upgrade on the van. So I'm waiting on this rain to quit because I need to clean everything out of the van, put it into my shed until I'm done with the remodel on the van. And then once I get it remodeled and get everything redone inside, I want to build a space in the back to set my propane tanks and batteries in the very back of the van, far, way back there. Okay, so that's far away from everything. Because hopefully I want to get it set up so that I can travel in just the van. I can leave my camper at my daughter's. Nobody will bother it there. And when I want to take a rest and not travel, I can just shoot back to her house and stay in my camper there for a little while and rest up. But I've got to get this van road ready. And I'm probably going to need a tune-up before long and an oil change. Boy, these vehicles are quite expensive to keep up, but you got to do it. I have to do it one thing at a time, one thing each month. So this next month coming up, fixing these ends and figuring out my issue with my batteries not keeping a charge for the solar here, and then also the leak. It's a very tiny drip in that van, just barely. When you shut it off, when it's under pressure and the motor's cooling down, and it's not the water pump, it's too far back. The leak is back behind the cross member. Okay, the front cross member where it holds the motor up in there. The leak is a little bit back past that, and that's why I'm thinking it's probably most likely a freeze plug. The motor's been rebuilt, so I doubt it's a head gasket or any of that issue. And I know it's not the water pump because it's not in the right place, and it can't be a hose because it's too far back to be a hose. So I've eliminated all the problems, and it's down to it's got to be a freeze plug. I don't think I don't think when they redid the motor, I think they just redid the top portion of the motor with like new heads and stuff. I don't think they went in there and put new freeze plugs and stuff in it. Now they may have, I'm not sure, I'm not even sure if they put um the if they redid the where the crankshaft is and all that. I'm not sure if that stuff got redone. But it's the big Ford engine. It's a 5.8 liter V8 Ford, and it's either a modified or a Windsor, and I'm going to say it's a modified. It's a 1996. Actually, it's a 95 late model 96. It can be either or. The title says one year, but the door plate says another. So, but it's a late model, so it could be either or. All the parts are the same anyway. Doesn't matter. And I've got to fix my. I've still got to fix that the shifter thing on it. I think I'm not sure, but I think when they stole it, I think they bypassed that neutral safety switch, and so I think I'm going to have to put a new one of those in and fix that back up so that my overdrive works right again. It's shifting out and it's running good and everything. It's just I don't have any overdrive. So I can't pull my camper very far till I get that fixed. So I've got to get that fixed before I can head up out of here because I can't pull this camper until I do. So that's going to have to be fixed. So I think next month I've got to start working on van maintenance and be ready. And I've got court next month again. And I'm not sure what's going to go on with that. And I called to get an appointment to go see this new lawyer. And the first day I called, I left a message. Nobody called back. So I called back. That was on a Friday. So I called back Monday. Okay, because I went to court on a Wednesday. So anyway, I called back Monday and I got a hold of the secretary or whoever answers the phone. Uh-oh, guest mob just went live. But anyway, so she said that she would get with him to get me an appointment. But this is Tuesday, and anyway, I still haven't heard anything. So they have not called me back with an appointment to go see this new lawyer. But the court appointed lawyer's office says that this lawyer I have, and I don't even know how I got him, but he is not affiliated with the court appointed lawyer's office. Okay. I don't know even know how, I think Nikki told me it's a panel lawyer. I've never even heard of a panel lawyer. But anyway, I've got a different kind of lawyer. And so I'm hoping they probably gave me him because they know I'm going to a jury trial. I've told them all along. I'm not taking a plea, that I want a jury trial. And I've told the judges this. I've told everybody this all along. Hey, y'all, I got 2 likes. Don't forget to hit the like button. There you go. Somebody else just came in. Thank you. Welcome, whoever just came in. I could see people coming in and leaving, but I only have 2 likes. Somebody give me a thumbs up. I'm doing this so that I can get my viewing time or whatever you call it, watch time. I didn't get much this last month because I've really been busy. And I'm raking a few leaves a day, a small area every day until I get all these leaves raked in. And then I'm making arrangements just in case I get a jury trial and somebody pays the jury off and the jury throws a guilty plea at me and I do have to go into prison. I've got arrangements for my animals to be took care of. A friend of mine is going to bring my brother over here because my brother will have to get Sam because Sam will bite. And so she's going to bring my brother over here and pick up my dogs. I'm going to have the bail bondsman call her and let her know so she can come get them right away. Then my daughter's going to come and pick up my van and my camper and carry all that stuff to Oklahoma. I'm not leaving anything here for thieves to devour if I have to go back to jail. But I will go in jail and sit in there and throw my appeals out there until they're going to listen. Because I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't commit any crimes. They know this. But they want all my guns. They know they didn't get them all. See, that's what they were after. They wanted my guns. They got some of them, but I'd already taken some of them and stashed them before the raid. I actually didn't know there was going to be a raid. I was stashing them because I didn't want to carry them with me on my travel trips places. I didn't want to carry all those guns, so I left some of the guns in Oklahoma, and I had 9 guns in here. Well, they wanted my guns. They've already came back and let me know they know that I've got more guns. They've harassed me to the point they tell me what they're up to. So they're back now looking for more guns. And there's no guns here. That's what I told him. I said, I have no guns here. None whatsoever. I said, I got a few knives, but no guns. So, and that cop said,